Here's a question for you. You're in the business. I'm in the financial industry. Financial industry is the lowest for having taken a hit. Why is that? Why is unemployment the lowest in financial and insurance?
Well, the Fed has been very kind.
Tell me more.
So the beauty of Jay Powell pulling out the bazooka and quantitative easing, the likes of which he's done, and making sure that companies, because you have to understand the math, okay? This is pretty simple. Non-financial businesses, that just means all businesses in America except for banks. So non-financial debt as a percentage of GDP on December the 31st, 2019 was 74%. That is a record in US history. Normally, again, very simple math, normally your non-financial debt to GDP peaks out during a recession, right? Because your GDP goes down, your denominator goes down. So as a percentage of GDP, it peaks out. Prior to going into recession, at the end of 2019, 74%, record high, including any and all US recessions. Awful. We were ready for not a black swan, not the coronavirus. We were ready for a sneeze because we had over-leveraged ourselves so much. So since then, and the Fed knew it. So since then, from January the 1st until June the 30th, non-financial debt in the United States has grown $2.5 trillion. Why? Because the Fed forced open the markets by saying, we will buy junk bond. This is moral hazard. The risk return, that math is gone. You can take the risk, we'll handle the return, don't worry, we've got you covered. To quote Jay Powell, we'll make you whole. So what happens when a company that should have gone bankrupt, like a casino operator or a really indebted cruise line or a hotel chain that was up to their eyeballs in debt, when you say, you know what, instead of restructuring, because your balance sheet is terrible and you should go into restructuring and your creditors should lose and your shareholders should, instead of that, let's instead give you more debt. Fine. What does that do for American banks? What does that do for the financial industry? $45 billion in fee and trading income in the second quarter alone to the 5 largest banks in America. A little gift from Jay Powell. That helps them offset the $25 billion that they had to set aside for future loan losses. Good business if you can get into it.